Hello, everybody. I am so excited to spend a little bit more time with you this afternoon. It was really put on my heart to talk to the masses about keto, low carb, and how you can have that rockin' summer body that we all work for, but you could have it all year long. And what I want to do for you today is just simply show you the simplicity behind this. Hi, everybody. My name is Nicole Marshall. I am in sunny San Diego, and I am so excited to share this great information for you. First of all, I never really understood why would somebody would want to take something that would normally take a year to 2 years and literally just do that, take a year to 2 years, when we can cut that in half or even a quarter of that time by doing something so simple. You know, Rome was not built overnight, right? We all know that cliche saying. But the truth is that you can have your cake and eat it too. You can lose the pounds, you can get healthier, you can rev up your energy, increase your focus. No more will you have those afternoon lulls, because the bottom line is we have exactly what you need. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about. Let's talk first about low carb, because that to me is the gateway into keto. So low carb really just looks like keto Cheeto or Cheeto keto, however we want to call it. I feel like people get overwhelmed because they go and they talk to somebody who's not really well versed in keto, or they look it up on Pinterest or on Google. And so all of a sudden, all this information starts coming at us. And the bottom line is a confused mind says no. When I am confused about something or something's not clicking, I do not step up to the plate. I do not start towards that because I'm overwhelmed. So what we want to do is keep things very, very simple. Okay, so here's the deal. Low carb is basically keto, but we're not really pushing towards creating ketones. But we can supplement what's called exogenous ketones into your system. And it's basically, the fast track to ketosis. Okay, it's a quick shortcut to ketosis. Your body can create exogenous ketones. Your body can create endogenous ketones just by restricting your carbs and eating high, healthy fats. But if you don't really care about getting in ketosis, maybe you just have like 10 pounds to lose, or maybe even something, 5 pounds to lose, and you have zero health issues, then that ketogenic might not be something you're really revved up about. I find that people get really excited about ketogenic because they have like 20 plus pounds that they want to lose. They want to lose it fast. And a lot of times it's because they have digestive issues or other health issues. And so those ketones are very healing and restorative to the body, as is MCT oil. And so a lot of our products will have that in there too. So let's talk about this a little bit more. We have a great tip sheet that I get to give people that I get to coach, and it's about building your keto day. Again, people overthink this. So our goal is to stop getting your body to needing carbs, needing glucose. So we're switching your energy source from carbs and glucose and sugar to ketones. Okay, that's where the ketogenic lifestyle comes from, which, by the way, you guys, has been around for over 100 years. So it's not something that just came about. It's been around for a very long time. So you would actually start your morning with a keto coffee. This is what we would start you with. Now, if you're a person who says, well, I don't drink coffee, or I don't like the flavor of coffee, this is what I have to say for that. I have friends that literally could not ever even stand the smell of coffee, and they have zero issues with this because this is more of a buttery flavor. I have friends that were very caffeine intolerant, yet they have no issues with green bean caffeine, which is in our products. That would include me. I was a latte person, and so I would do actually either a half a pod of coffee in the Keurig, or I would do like a half calf, because caffeine would instantly send me into a migraine. So I don't experience that at all with this. So you would start your morning you would start your morning with ketones, right? So this is putting your body, this is exogenous ketones. These are ketones that are fast tracking your body into producing ketones, okay? And so you would have this in the morning. This tastes like lemonade. We are mixing this with our berry greens. Okay, we have alternatives here. Maybe you don't like berry and maybe you would like the chocolate better. Well, I don't know that lemonade and chocolate would taste good together. But again, this isn't cookie cutter. We can create this just for you. You're starting your morning with ketones. If we go with berry greens, we would just add this together and it's like a berry tea. It's a lemonade berry tea. It's delicious, okay? Mid-morning, I'm reading right off this, okay? This is very simple. Mid-morning is when you could make your keto coffee, okay? This has got your MCT oil, your grass-fed butter, your collagen. Collagen is incredibly restorative to the body. It helps with achy joints. It helps with your brain. It helps your organs. It helps digestive function. And obviously it plumps our skin. Collagen is remarkable what it does for our body, okay? So this is something that you could have mid-morning. It comes as an instant pack. It's super simple. It's a first to market instant pack. I will tell you that this does not break ketosis. So if you are a ketogenic eater and your goal is to produce ketones, this does not break ketosis. Why? Because it's got 80 calories from fat. So you are not going to be breaking calories. Usually it's anything over 100 is going to start putting this in that zone to break ketosis. However, not to confuse you, this will not do it. Okay, so now you're going to have this mid-morning. You get, 8 ounces of water. You open this up. You put it in there. You can use a frother, a hand blender, or you can do a quick stir with your fork. Love this product. More buttery than coffee. My husband mixes it with organic coffee because he wants a bold coffee flavor in there. Okay? Afternoon, lunch, you're going to have 70% fats, 20% proteins, and 10% complex carbs. Your complex carbs are going to be listed here for you. And so you want to be focusing on if you eat a salad, you'd want to do like half amount of that salad and ask for a side of avocado, something like that. So you're getting your good healthy fats in there. You can do like an olive oil and vinegar dressing on top of your salad. And then you're going to do 20% protein. So maybe that would be like a half a chicken breast. What I promise you is if you allow yourself the grace over the course of a week or two to allow the glucose to burn out of your system, you are likely not going to be very hungry for lunch after you have your keto coffee mid-morning. That's a fact. The first week of me getting back into burning that glucose, I will notice that I'm hungry, and that hunger comes because you have those sugar spikes. Our body is not meant to do that. It creates a lot of conflict in our body. It throws our hormones off, our endocrine, our adrenals, our thyroid. It wreaks havoc. Sugar and glucose spikes wreak havoc in the body. Okay? So you are recharging your day with this nice, healthy, fat lunch. After lunch, you are going to have what's called a Keto Go. Your Keto Go, maybe you're doing low carb at lunch, which is just fine. This Keto Go is a 2-ounce shot. It is loaded with exogenous ketones. It's got a lot of other great ingredients in too, so it's going to increase your endurance as well as getting you those exogenous ketones in your system. You guys, I drink this cold. Matt drinks it however it is, no big deal. It's a 2-ounce shot. Boost your energy, boost your focus, increases your endurance, so it's good for before workouts. You'll love it. And then in the evening, you're going to have your dinner, your high healthy fat dinner or your low carb dinner. And then you're going to just stop eating after 8 o'clock would really be the latest you would want to eat. Through the night, okay, as your body finally starts to burn that glucose out, a high fat, healthy fat, low carb meal is going to satisfy you. And through the night, you are going to likely start burning ketones. You're going to start creating those ketones. And then when you wake up in the morning and you have your ketones and berry greens again, you can even have a black coffee if you want, or your tea. your body is in what's called an intermittent fast. And so it talks on the back of this wheel as you see what's happening here. So you are fueling yourself in the morning. You're getting your ketone super fuel. You're eating your high healthy fat lunch or a low carb lunch. You are between lunch and dinner time with your Keto Go, which does, is good. It's going to, help curb your appetite as well. You are going to be in that fasting period, and then you're going to have a low carb, high healthy fat dinner. I will tell you guys that with this, Matthew and I cut our grocery bill by nearly $200 a month because we had cut out a lot of the carbs that we had been eating. And we no longer have those cravings. So again, just allowing yourself the grace. The other part I love about this is that you are getting the BHB salts, which is where the ketones are coming from. And so that helps us avoid what's called the keto flu or a low carb flu when we're burning through that glucose. Sometimes when people, I know most everybody who does not use supplementation, they end up with headaches. Some have even had like migraines happen. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because it's preventable. Okay. Something super simple. So you guys, the bottom line is that if you can take your goals and you can accelerate that, and you can do it through nutritional supplementation that is affordable, bioavailable, and bioactive, meaning whole food living ingredients that when they get in your system, they start working right away. They're vegan, they are healthy for you. And the reason that they are affordable is because we are a debt-free company, okay? And everything is proprietary. We do not third party out because when that happens, there can be formulation issues. We're just not willing to stake that for your benefit or, for our benefit and then your loss. So we want to give you the best of the best. The other thing is too, is a lot of times when we are dieting or choosing a new forum for increasing our health, we're gonna hit a wall, and we can avoid that wall. A lot of that comes is because we have stored sludge in our digestive system. We have a toxed out liver, toxed out adrenal glands, hormone imbalances. And so people will typically find that they're slow going in their weight loss. They're even slow going in their weight loss on keto. And a lot of it comes just because they have to do the supplementation part to get rid of a lot of the sludge. Most importantly are these greens in either chocolate or berry because you want that pH balancing component. For the most part, no matter what you're eating, we are highly acidic human beings, and that is a breeding ground for disease and cancer. And that is the truth. It is not me telling you this. This is clinically proven and studied at hundreds of years ago. You want to keep your body very alkaline, and this product will help you do that. Plus, get 54 superfoods, 32 fruits and vegetables, and the pH balancing component. This is the product that put me in remission for Crohn's. Super easy peasy. So you guys, what I'd like you to do is if maybe you're not focused on changing your health, but maybe you know somebody that is, I'd love for you to just tag them and share the wealth here. The other opportunity you have, if maybe you have a very tight budget, but you'd like to try some things, you could have the opportunity to get some free product by doing something what's called a host to post. If that's something you're interested in, you just, let me know that below in comments, or you can instant message me through Messenger. You can text me if you have my number. But here's the deal. I want you to have that rockin' summer, feel amazing body all year long. Maybe you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, and you're not worried about a summer body. You just want to reverse age yourself. Well, I promise this is the way to do it. We can do it in a very cost-effective way. I work in all sorts of budgets, you guys. This is what I get to do. I chose to leave corporate America after surpassing my corporate America income by working actually a quarter of the amount of hours I was working in corporate America by doing something smarter. And I am so grateful that I get to show you these products and show you a better way. So again, tag a friend, get in touch with me if you want to do one of my 90-day challenges. Or if you want to try some things for free, we can talk about a host to post, which is super simple. I look forward to working with you. I thank you for your time. If you want any more information, hit me up in those different ways that I showed you how. And I can't wait to work with you. Have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.